What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Zen, and if you guys are new here, thank you for clicking on the video. So today we're going to be talking about SMGs in ranked play in Delta Force. I've been playing this game since day one early access, the closed alpha build, and I've understood the meta through every build and playtest of the game. I've actually made a lot of videos in the past on this game as well. This is my first one for the open beta, and I'm going to be making a lot more content for this game upcoming. So if you enjoy this, make sure to check out future videos as well, okay? So the point of this video is to help people understand what the best things in the game are. It's important for every player to know what the best stuff is. It just increases your player IQ, your game sense. It doesn't mean you have to use it and abuse it every single game. If you want to, you totally can, but it's fun to use off-meta stuff as well, stuff that people aren't using. This is just strictly a video on the best stuff and what I think is the meta right now, and just how to increase your performance in ranked. If you're looking to get more merits, if you feel like you're maybe losing a lot of gunfights you shouldn't, you feel like you don't have a favorite gun, you're still trying to find your favorite operator, this is just going to be a quick little video on the things I've learned. I've probably played this open beta for about 27 hours in ranked, so I've had a lot of time to kind of identify what I feel like is the best stuff, and then observing what the top fraggers in each match have been using. All that stuff combined kind of lets you know what the best things in the game are. So without wasting any more time, let's get into the video, and I hope you guys enjoy. All right, guys, so there's four main reasons I'm going to talk about why the SMGs are so good right now currently, and number one is going to be due to the operators that they're tied to. So the operators that can use SMGs, there's four of them. They all also happen to be the best operators in the game, if not some of the best operators in the game, okay? So they're going to help you get those extra merits by getting assists through using their gadgets and abilities, and then they also happen to be able to use SMGs. So it's a really powerful dynamic, okay? And the operators are going to be Stinger, Toxic, Luna, and Hackclaw. Those are all really strong operators to begin with, and then the fact they have the SMG makes them even better, okay? So that is reason number one. All right, guys, so reason number two is going to be the SMGs just off rip. If you compare any naked SMG, not any actually, there are some SMGs with kind of a crazy recoil, like the MP7, for example, but if we let's specifically look at this SMG 45 here, okay? This thing, everyone knows probably by now, it's one of the S tier guns in the game, if not the best gun in the game at the moment. You can really farm with this thing. But if you look at it, I mean, iron sights naked, obviously these targets are not moving, so, you know, when you're going against real players that have movement and stuff, it's a lot harder to hit. But just to be able to go into the range like this, and no attachments, iron sight, be able to spray like that, it's a telltale sign that it's going to be a very good weapon. And if you're new to FPS games, maybe you struggle with controlling the assault rifles in this game, I would totally recommend switching to SMGs. Now, sometimes it is better in games to struggle with the hard, because then when you switch to the easy, it's easier. Whereas vice versa, if you learn on the easier way, then you try to learn ARs, it's going to feel way more difficult because it's what you're accustomed to. But you know, it's just, you just have to pick one. It's not that serious. And the SMG's handling overall way better. For example, one of the main reasons why is I can throw this 40 mag on this SMG right here. And now let's look at our handling. It's basically 250 millisecond ADS time, which is pretty good. Whereas if we go to an assault rifle, for example, let's pull out similar, like I would compare the M4 to the SMG 45 because they're both kind of like the laser versions of each class. And if we throw the extended mag, the 45 rounder on the AR, it takes our handling to 333. So that is one reason why the SMGs are better right there. You can run extended mag and have way better ADS time and handling. Another attachment buff that is not as good on the ARs is going to be some of the silencers on the SMGs are really powerful as well, because as you can look, it takes our range, our damage fall off gets increased to 26. So before it was at like 23 probably, where we get 100% of this. Now we can get 100%. We can get these damage hits right here: 24 limb hit, 32 headshot at 26 meters. Then it starts to fall off to like essentially zero point 0.8 of these. So this turns into the coefficient multiplier for these values here. Again, this is also for armored players, so this is kind of confusing to me. I'm like, is this only for the tactical turmoil mode, or is this for warfare as well? Obviously, we're not armored in warfare, so I'm not too sure about this, but either way, increasing your damage fall off range is really important on SMGs, because then it allows you to just have the bullets do their maximum damage at a further range. So, and that boils down to playstyle as well. Now, continuing on the SMGs, I wanted to say there's two ideologies for for silencers in this game, right? And this actually is true for Call of Duty as well, and a few other shooters. So you either have the mindset of, I'm not going to run a silencer because I want to show up on the minimap. Now, if you're a really good player, wanting to show up on the minimap can help you get way more kills, because people are going to read the minimap, they're going to see your red dot, and then they're going to want to chow you. They're going to think maybe you're a noob, you're not running a silencer, or they're maybe just going to be like, oh, I can get this guy, I know where he's at, he doesn't know where I'm at. And they're going to try to chow you, they're going to peek you, they're going to try to swing your corner or whatever. That can lead to a lot more kills. So it's kind of counterintuitive, but not running a silencer can actually be beneficial to you. And then there's the ideology of running a silencer because you like doing flank routes, you want to stay low key, you don't want them to know where you are. And that can lead to more kills, but I think running a silencer is a safer bet to, it can lead to your average lifetime alive per life being extended. Because running a silencer, for example, if I'm around a corner and I have a silencer and I see two enemies, I pick one off, his buddy isn't going to know where I'm at. Whereas if I pick him off around the corner on a peak where I'm running a comp, for example, and I show up on his ping, his buddy's going to know where I'm at, and he's going to swing in, he's going to chow that, he's going to peek the corner, and that can lead to another kill. You see what I'm saying? So there's kind of two ideas behind that. It's up to you guys to pick, but overall, silencers are pretty good on SMGs because they not only buff the range, but I could throw this bad boy on and still have a sub 300 millisecond ADS time without running any other attachments for handling, right? Like, because I could throw on, boom, right away, the Phantom rear grip, and then this drops the handling back down to 250, which is pretty crazy for a silenced 40 mag. If I wanted to run a silenced 40 mag assault rifle, again, we'll compare it to the M4 just because they're kind of similar weapons. And what's the what was the minus? I think it was -6. Let's see here. What does the echo do to the... Okay, -6 handling. So let's find a suppressor that does -6 for assault rifles. I think that's going to be the first one, the silent. -8. Here's a -6 handling. It could be different stats though, but let's see. So now our ADS time's at 367. So just trying to run a 45 mag assault rifle with a silencer, 367 millisecond. That's terrible. That's entering like LMG level ADS time. Like, you're not going to be able to challenge anyone with this. So it's just... Gosh. That was gnarly. But that's the point I'm trying to make. Whereas this gun, 40 mag silencer, you could totally, you know... You can still get those kills. And this isn't even the full build yet, right? You can still throw on other attachments now. Like, let's see, let's build this thing out real quick. Just boom, boom, boom. So now we have this build, silenced, extended mag. Let's look at the stats here. 226 ADS time. And yeah, guys, just to summarize, that's why I think SMGs are the best. The operators that can use them also happen to be really good. When you throw on extended mags and attachments that really can help, they don't affect as negatively as the assault rifles because by default the SMGs have better handling. Yet you can still build some SMGs, for example, like this 45 here, to have the range of an AR. So it's kind of something they're probably gonna tweak just to make the ARs feel like they are more, I'm not sure, have a place. And I'm not sure if it really needs to be tweaked. Maybe a bit, but either way, currently the SMGs are definitely something you want to explore. And then the other reason being the handling. They're very beginner friendly, low recoil control. You can drop shot hit fire with them. You have better ADS time, and you can still laser people from far distances away. Okay, so give the SMGs a try if you've been struggling in your lobbies, getting kills, winning gunfights, or getting more ranked points. Those are my tips so far. Again, I'm going to be doing a lot more videos on this game covering specific guns, how the gun kind of handles what this gun's designed for, and then sharing a couple build codes with you guys, as well as talking about maps, operators. So let me know what kind of content you guys want to see for this game. If there's some guns you already want to see a video on, I'd be happy to do that. Or if there's gun builds you want me to try. If you want me to try your loadouts or something, drop them in the comments and I'll do a video on it. Let me know, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Have fun gaming, and I'll see you out there.